Our book this week is talking about conditional release of assignments. That's an approach I've been using to provide immediate feedback to my programming students. Often, when my programming students complete an exercise, and they usually do 3 or 4 programs a week, if they get stuck on the first program and they're working at it at 11 p.m., midnight, which they do, they can't get an immediate response from me. And I felt that that was stopping them from completing their work on time. So I took the approach of having them hand in their homework, and as soon as they hand it in, they get to see a video solution of their homework. So each week, they have 3 formative assignments, which they are supposed to attempt every piece of, and I can see each one that they've handed in, so I can see if they've attempted everything. Then they're supposed to watch the solution, and then they're supposed to go back and fix anything that's not right, so that by the time they get to the assessment program for the week, which does not have a video showing them how to do it, they've gotten to try things, see how they're breaking, see the correction, fix them, so that they're better able to do that assessment program because they're getting their feedback right away. So this is what it would look like for a week. So I have lectures that I've pre-recorded that the students can watch, and these were fun. They were done with the light board. Generally, the sweet spot is less than 6 minutes. So mine are typically less than 6 minutes, and they're broken down into little segments. And after they've watched that, they get given exercises that are based on the book. So I have exercises that they have to do. They've got a rubric. They hand it in. They can fix it and resubmit it. So I have the solutions here where they can watch those, fix, resubmit, and go on to the next one. So you'll want to know how to actually make that work. So when you're in the modules, and I'll go down to chapter 3, you can click on the 3 buttons here and select Edit. Now you'll notice that, and you can have a prerequisite if you want them to have to finish your modules in order, but I state that the students must complete all of these requirements and they have to move through them in sequential order. So they have to at least open the chapter 3 lectures page. That doesn't make them actually have to watch them. They have to submit the assignment, and then they get the solution. And then they're supposed to actually go back and fix it if they get anything wrong. And usually people have like 1 or 2 things to fix, and then they can go on and do the 3.1. And this, they have to plan their logic, they hand that in, and they actually have a solution showing them how to solve the logic. Because what I'm finding is that programming isn't hard. What's hard for my students is taking a programming assignment and translating it into programming logic. They don't really understand word problems. So I have them breaking that down into a plan for their program before they start doing any code so they don't go the wrong direction. So they go through, and there's a lot of work each week. Each one of these programs should take them about 20 minutes to 2 hours. It depends on how many things go wrong. But they know now that they don't get so frustrated because they can try it. And as long as they've tried everything, they won't get stuck on something for hours and hours and hours. They can try it and have it not work, hand it in, and then they can watch the video solution, and then they can go back and fix it. So they're not waiting for that answer. And I have to tell you, this is the best semester I've ever had teaching this class. Up until we went online for the pandemic, nobody dropped and everybody was passing.